Good morning, everyone, and I've got some news for you. Ripple Labs XRP predictions on the way. Coinbase dropped a huge announcement this morning. Yeah, super early. Probably going to be the first channel you're going to hear it from. And the Flare airdrop, yes, it happened yesterday. But what happened to the price of Flare? Well, if you've been paying attention, you already know. Started writing the script at 6:45 a.m. So this is going to be some of the freshest news to get out there. Bitcoin sitting at 17,171. ETH still above 13 at 1323. XRP highlight of the show sitting at 34.6. XLM, friend of the channel, sitting at 7.8, down 1.29% last 24 hours. Here we go. Brian Armstrong, a message from the CEO. This was filed early this morning. I'm going to show you my sources. Don't worry. A message from CEO and co-founder Brian Armstrong to the Coinbase employees. Essentially, therefore, I've made the difficult decision to reduce our operating expenses, OPEx, I talk about that all the time, everyone, by about 25% quarter over quarter, which includes letting go of 950 people. All impacted team members will be informed today. Yes, this is hot breaking news from Coinbase, and a quick look at their price shows us this. There was a rally yesterday with the announcement of the opening of the Chinese market, but pre-market right now is seeing them down just only 2%. A lot of people are expecting more pain for Coinbase as they have to cut more operational expenses, OPEx, for those of you in the know. The letter is quite lengthy, but it is very professionally written out. It also gives some of his predictions. Don't worry, we're going to get into the Ripple Labs XRP predictions here soon. But again, if you want to read this, you're welcome to. Why? Because as always, any article you see in this video will be linked in the description below. And how juicy is this news? I wrote the script at 6:45, and here you go. It was accepted at 6:36 a.m. on January 10th, which is this morning. That's why you hit that subscribe button, because do I break the news faster than anyone else out there. And you're like, Klaus, where did you get this information so quick? I got it from Edgar, everyone. Yep, the US SEC search database. And here is the actual form filed by Coinbase, submitted as of 6:45 this morning, January 10th. But now onto the Flare airdrop. The Flare airdrop gets dumped by the XRP community. Now, originally, there were IOUs that were being traded, and some of those IOUs were up as high as $2, and people just dumped the ever-living crap out of that, okay? Crypto works like this. Buy the rumor, sell the news. So as people heard about the Flare airdrop actually happening, there was already massive price pressure on the way down as people were like, yo, we waited way too long for this. There was too much hype for this. Let's just dump it. Again, buy the rumor and sell the news. 2 years ago, a project called Flare Networks promised to bring smart contract functionality to the XRP ecosystem by airdropping a new token called FLR to all XRP holders. Beginning on Monday, the airdrop finally happened, and the Flare token has been made available for trading on a number of decentralized exchanges, but the reaction is less than enthusiastic. Down as much as 73% right off the hit of being able to trade. I've got the price up of Flare up on the screen at the announcement. They were right at that 8-cent mark, dropped all the way down to 2.2 cents. Massive show right here that, hey, if you're going to do something in crypto, if you're going to promise things, you better fall through with the timeline. Remember, over-promising and under-delivering is a big issue in the crypto space. But now onto the Ripple Labs XRP predictions, because I know that's what you good fans have all been waiting for. Ripple exec expects more crypto acquisitions by TradeFi in 2023. Cindy Young, Ripple's managing director for Europe, took to Twitter January 9 to share a set of industry predictions for 2023, expressing confidence about crypto in the near future. Now, remember, yesterday I showed you a video that showed that XRP had inflows while Bitcoin and Ethereum had outflows, all right? I'll link that video at the end just in case you didn't see it. But also I showed you that the United States and Brazil had outflows where other countries had inflows. So you could see more of a negative sentiment on the US side, and that obviously has to do with the SEC case versus Ripple Labs XRP. But the European arm of Ripple Labs is looking very optimistically for the future, and let me share that information with you. 2022 was a monumental year for crypto with many highs and lows. It's a tough industry to forecast, but I wanted to share my predictions for what we can expect for crypto in the next 12 months. Let me know what you think, and I would say she would probably be in the know, being as if she's the managing director for Europe for Ripple Labs. Firstly, despite the downturn, institutional adoption of blockchain and digital assets will accelerate as corporations launch pilots and continue to investigate the tech. I completely agree with that. We'll see increased industry consolidation as healthier companies make acquisitions. Totally true. And remember, Brad Garlinghouse even is out there publicly saying, hey, we've got cash. We want to be a buyer. So are there going to be some of the ones that I've been reporting on here lately that Ripple Labs is looking to purchase? Remember, BlockFi auction date is set for January 30th, everyone. Mark your calendars or just hit the subscribe button because I won't forget and I'll be sure to share it with you. We'll also see an increasing trend for crypto blockchain firms to be acquired by traditional finance services. That's what she's talking about, TradeFi. I completely agree with that. You could see some big players in the space, right, in your traditional banking, traditional finance sectors now start jumping into crypto as we get more regulations, probably not from the United States, but from the rest of the world. She also goes on, sustainability. CBDCs will come of age. Many non-European nations have already publicly committed to launching pilots. FTX's collapse has further heightened the need for nations to put in place dependable digital settlement assets as a secure alternative to other cryptos. 2023 will also witness a greater adoption of fiat-backed stablecoins. We're talking about USDC. Tether, by the way, we know there's some issues there. USDD, Justin Sun's baby, is still depegged. Also, crypto regulation, and this is the big one I wanted to highlight for you, number 7 here. Crypto regulation will arrive in Europe, and let's hit that like button, and the UK. After the UK's Financial Services and Market Bill comes into force, regulators will develop an actionable crypto regime that will enable UK to support the development of its crypto sector. And number 8, MiCA will finally be passed by the European Parliament. While it won't come into force until 2024, we know the market's price action ahead. As soon as MiCA is ratified, level 2, European supervisory agencies will start developing detailed rules and standards of work in practice. And oh, I've got something regarding the Hinman emails, which I'm going to release later today. Now, the reason I bring up Coinbase in a lot of these videos, it's obvious, right? They have to do with crypto, but more importantly, I'm trying to show everyone out there that the SEC, once you start registering as like a registered security with the SEC, there's a whole bunch of filings you have to do, which keeps investors, right, and people that want to know better informed of what's going on. That's why I was able to find that action so early this morning, because I know how to use the Edgar system. And as more regs go into place, I could see those same standards being put on crypto companies where they're going to have to use systems similar to Edgar to file their stuff. So yes, that's why I'm bringing up the Coinbase information, because the traditional finance regulations, you're going to see a lot of them start moving on over to crypto finance regulations. Now, Coinbase laying off people, that's nothing new. We're going to be doing a deeper dive on their financials in February. I believe it's the second week of February their financials come out. As soon as they do, we're going to tear them apart, and I'm going to show you how bad things are in Coinbase and why they had to lay off another, God, how many hundreds of people, reducing OPEx by 25% quarter over quarter. To be honest with you, 25% reduction is not enough. I already looked at the books from the previous quarter. 25% is not enough quarter over quarter. They're going to have to go even deeper because of how low trading volume is in crypto. Now, the Flare airdrop price down. What did we learn from it? Simple. Don't overpromise and underdeliver. If you think a project is going to take 2 years, just say it. Just say it's going to take 2 years. It's a lot better than doing the whole, oh, it's going to happen this month and then you delay it. Oh, it's going to happen this month and you delay it. People don't want to hear that in the crypto industry. Crypto is a space that moves like fast. I mean, it's just quick, right? Action's happening all the time. So to have constant delays, A, that really hurt people's confidence in the whole project, and B, once the token was launched, people are like, dude, okay, buy the rumor, sell the news, we're out. Now, Ripple Labs comes out with a lot of predictions that spell some good action for crypto coming up. Opinions from them are pretty much going to be back half of 2023. Rolling into 2024 is when the good news is going to happen. That video I talked about earlier, I was like, yo, I'll link this at the end. That's this one right here. Thank you very much for watching and the various levels of support for this channel. I greatly appreciate it. And a huge shout out to all channel members out there. As more news breaks, I'll be sure to share it with you. So until then, you cool cats, have a great rest of your day.